Hi, Alicia.
Hi there.
You're just about done with your series of treatments for headaches and migraine treatment, and we just wanted to check in with you and see how you're doing. When we talked to you before, uh, what you told us was that you almost had a headache all the time. You got a couple migraines a week that could put you down for one to even 2 days each at a time, and when you weren't in a migraine, you just had a chronic headache.
Yeah.
How are you now?
Um, Usually one mild headache a week, maybe two. I have only had a couple migraines since I've started the treatment, so a lot better.
Yeah, because when we talked before, you said the headaches were getting worse, and you've had
Mm-hmm.
them pretty much since you were a teenager. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yep.
And you just had resigned yourself to kind of live with the headaches the rest of your life?
Yeah. They're just part of life. My doctors just told me they were part of other problems I had and they couldn't be resolved, and that was just the way it is. I mean, they've tried me on lots of medications, that they give for migraine sufferers, which just made me sick
Yeah.
and didn't really resolve any of the headache issues. And so I wasn't really expecting to ever have a non-headache day.
Wow. Now you have a lot of non-headaches, Alicia, don't you?
I do,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah. Now the other thing that you talked about was the headaches and the pain didn't allow you to have a social life or even think about that. What has changed?
Well, I can get out and do a lot more. I mean, I just came back from a trip to Texas where I was going nonstop, didn't have a single problem the whole time I was down there. So it's been a totally different experience being able to actually, when you have a headache, you can't even think or focus or connect, and I can do that now. I can actually be out and participate and understand what's going on and not be in the middle of that headache fog.
You could be living life now instead of dealing
Yeah.
with headaches all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it affects everything. When I ride my horse, I'm actually thinking about what I'm doing. I'm focused on my riding, my breathing, instead of just this constant headache. And it's made, our connection better and,
Yeah.
just everything. I can sit down in front of the computer and work and not dread it, staring at the computer screen with a pounding headache behind my eyes. So it's a huge, huge improvement.
Wow, and one of the things you mentioned, Alicia, was you have some animals, you couldn't take care of them a lot of times, you had to have other people take care of them. How's that changed?
I don't ever get any help anymore.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'd gotten, at the beginning of this, I was barely able to ride my horse. It just was, too much to deal with a headache and trying to focus on a wily horse. And
Yeah.
now I'm riding 4 days a week. So
Wow.
it's a huge change.
Wow.
Yeah.
What would you tell someone who has been suffering for headaches and has thought they tried everything? What would you tell them about our treatment?
I would say, I would say try this first. I mean, I'm a clear believer that you shouldn't pop a pill and try to solve a problem. And this seems like the better route to go if you can come to this first,
Yeah.
and see if this is the problem. But for someone who's been down every other avenue, this may be your solution. It was mine. I had been told that there was no solution.
You've been told you just have to live with it the rest of your life.
It was just part of other problems, and there was no way I could get around it.
Wow.
I was just going to have to deal with it.
Great. Well, fantastic, Alicia. This is great. I'm excited for the change in your life, and you seem almost like a different person to me.
I feel like a different person.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you.